Well, taking a look at the headlines over the past couple of weeks, many would think Australia's jobs market is falling into a hole. The government is expecting the unemployment rate to pass 6%, while large companies like Holden and Qantas have foreshadowed mass job cuts. So, where is the jobs market really going, and what are the skills most in demand for those seeking a job? In this special report, we take a look at the top 5 jobs for 2014. Holden's decision to end Australian production shouldn't have come as a surprise, with the manufacturing industry in Australia shrinking over the last 50 years.
The reality is that back in 1960, about 25–26% of the workforce were employed in manufacturing. Now it's 8%.
While around 3,000 Holden workers will lose their jobs over 4 years, experts say the economy will cope.
Certainly for those directly involved, the impact will be big. But we think the economy overall can absorb those job losses by creating jobs elsewhere.
The reality is structural change in the economy isn't new, and Australia is going through another change right now.
The economy is transitioning from mining investment growth towards growth that's being driven by other sectors. And that transition is turning out to be a little bit bumpy at the moment. But having said that, overall the unemployment rate is still pretty low.
It currently stands at 5.8%. However, the federal government is expecting it to peak at 6.25%. Some experts, though, say the government may be too pessimistic, as those older Australians who delayed retirement through the GFC step out of the workforce as their wealth recovered in recent years.
We're seeing people leave the workforce, and that decline in what you call the participation rate is keeping the unemployment rate down, and I think that will remain the case over the course of the next year. So still a softish jobs market, but probably seeing the unemployment rate just get to 6% and probably top out there.
For those looking for work, there are opportunities. Recruiters say multitasking will be a key theme for 2014, especially for those who can combine their speciality with technology. Here are the top 5 jobs for 2014.
Digital marketers.
It is something that is a very big trend within many organisations, from the banks to retail to the telcos to the service industry. They're all looking at digital marketing in a very serious way now. So very senior people are demanding very high salaries, but there is a lack of skill in the market.
Financial planners.
With a downturn in the banking sector over the past few years, little investment was done into the financial planning market, so there is not as many people coming through the ranks and growing their careers within the sector.
IT project managers.
If anyone has got experience in big data, analysing and interpreting information, they're going to be very, very highly sought after.
Construction estimators.
So people working on residential projects, civil projects, any construction projects, estimators are very much needed to bring every project in on budget.
Executive assistants.
We are predicting that people at a more senior level will be starting to move as business confidence grows. They tend to then take their executive assistants with them, so that will start creating opportunities in backfilling some of those roles. Executive assistants today are not just the administrator or the secretary that looks after them. They really are the right-hand person for the chief executive or the CFO. They are someone that absolutely stands in for them, so they will do everything from event planning to staff management to facilities management, and they are highly skilled individuals. So we're predicting that to be another trend in the market for 2014.
And you can go to the SBS News website for an extended interview with Lynn Roeder with more details about those top 5 jobs. Kathy, television news journalists not on that list.
But we love it. Thanks, Ricardo.